Hello and welcome to Season 3 of the Minecraft Archive. I'm Jared3118 and this is episode 15. And in this episode, we are going to build a large greenhouse. And this greenhouse will actually be on the ocean surface and it'll be quite large. It'll be able to hold 20 full grown oak trees. And oak trees are the basic trees in Minecraft. These over here, the very common ones. I am going to need a whole lot of oak wood for my next project because I am going to build, as I said in the very beginning of the series, a giant tree house right over there. So we have the tower now. We've started to work on the floating islands. They're coming along quite nicely. You can see I'm up to 5 floating islands now. I'll continue to add more, and I might give you guys a sneak peek of what's going on up there. But it's still kind of a work in progress. But this is something that I've actually wanted to build for quite some time. So in this episode, what I'm actually going to do is show the entire building process. I'm going to skip through parts that are, boring and repetitive, but I want you guys to be able to watch this video and be able to build your very own greenhouse just like this one. So all I've done is created a bridge to go from the water fountain to the greenhouse. And by the way, you'll probably notice I've added some new signs to the water fountain. Many people request that I add names of loved ones that they've lost, and it's just become a really nice kind of memorial area in my world for my viewers. So what we're going to do to start off is we're going to build the outline of the greenhouse. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to place 14 blocks in a row, and we want to make sure we center this. So we're going to do, if this is the middle right here, we want to do 7 blocks on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we want to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so that is how wide it'll be. And then we want it to be 38 blocks long. So instead of having to count to 38, what I'm going to do is just get a stack of actually 37 blocks. And you might be wondering why 37 instead of 38. Well, we've already got number 1 right here. So let's go ahead and place these blocks. And while I'm doing this, I will talk about why it has been a month since I've last uploaded an episode. I apologize for that. I certainly don't like going that long without uploading an episode, but I have just been incredibly busy in real life. Work, of course. I work 40 hours a week, and I've actually been working some overtime. I'm working on a real big project at work right now, and I believe I've told you guys before, but some of my new viewers may not know, but I'm actually a programmer for a software company and do all kinds of coding for like websites and stuff like that. And then actually on the side, I do some graphic design work, and I've actually been designing a magazine for a local company. So between those 2 jobs, it's been a lot of work lately. And then on top of that, I actually help out with Awana at my local church. It's a organization and kind of like a program where you essentially help teach kids to come and get to know God. And it's a lot of fun. I love working with little kids, and they're all like elementary school age, but it's something I really enjoy doing. But this week it was actually Kids Bible Week at church, and helped out with that. So between Awana, Kids Bible Week, my main job working overtime, and then designing this magazine, it has just been one very busy month. So that is my excuse, if you want to call it that, for not uploading. So you might be wondering, well, have you been able to do any gaming at all? Yes, I have. I've actually been playing a decent amount of Diablo when I can find the free time. But that unfortunately has not left much time for Minecraft. So okay, we've got the outline here. It's 38 blocks long that way, 14 blocks that way, and of course we just got a nice big rectangle. What we want to do next is I want 2 rows of dirt all the way around this inner area. And of course we want some grass to actually grow on this dirt, so let's go ahead and build like a little dirt staircase over here. And not sure if you guys are Diablo players. I'm actually a huge fan of Blizzard games in general. I own every single Blizzard game ever made except for StarCraft 2. I felt like StarCraft 2 is so focused on online play that it really didn't interest me a whole lot. And I am just not very good at real-time strategy games online. I love to play, the campaign mode and play against the computer, but man, I just suck playing online. I used to play Warcraft 3 online, and man, I got my butt kicked so many times in that game. So I did not buy StarCraft 2, but I love the Diablo series. Played Diablo 1, Diablo 2, and I have been waiting years for Diablo 3 to come out. You guys probably saw my messages on Twitter counting down the days. I was very excited. Actually took a full day off work just to play Diablo 3 all day long. But if you guys are playing Diablo, you'll have to let me know. Maybe we can hook up on there and add me to my friends list. And I'd love to see what kind of items you guys have found. I still have not found a legendary item. It's killing me. I want to find one so bad. I don't care if it's not even useful to me. They're just so rare. I want to see one drop. If you're unfamiliar with Diablo 3 and legendary items, they're essentially the most rare weapons in the game. Unfortunately, one of the problems right now is they're incredibly rare, but they are not the best items in the game. So a lot of people are very disappointed when one drops and it's not as good as what you would think it would be. But it's still a lot of fun. I mean, Diablo 3 is all about finding loot. So, I mean, anytime you get something real rare, that's a lot of fun. But of course, now Diablo has the real money auction house, and that's where you can sell items for real life money. So, if you get something really rare like that, you might be able to make a few bucks off of it. And then you can turn around and use that money to buy some better weapons for yourself. I personally have not used the real money auction house yet. But yeah, Diablo 3, a lot of fun. I'm thinking about starting a Let's Play series in that game sometime soon. I've basically played as all the classes except for the monk. I really like the wizard's a lot of fun. My main character is a demon hunter. He's all right. Decent class to play as. I do prefer the ranged classes. Played a little barbarian, and then witch doctor's a lot of fun too. So yeah, hit me up in the comments if you guys have played Diablo and let me know your impression. I know a lot of people are very disappointed with that game. I think it's amazing. To me, it's kind of like the best of both worlds between Diablo 2 and World of Warcraft, two games that I spent a lot of time playing. Alright, so I just had to go down here and get some more dirt. I know I've just been doing a lot of rambling, but I want to do as few cuts as possible in this video and show you guys the entire building process. So, and to be honest about the whole Minecraft situation, like I said, if I have had any free time recently, I've been spending it playing Diablo, but I'm again getting to a point where I'm a little burnt out of Minecraft, and I know that's not what you guys want to hear. I know this is by far my most popular series on my YouTube channel. I know my Call of Duty videos don't get a whole lot of views, but this channel has always been about me just doing it to have fun. I really was quite surprised I ever got viewers at all. Not to mention now kind of closing in on 2,500 subscribers, and I'm still amazed to this day that people find these videos that interesting because I'm just doing this to have fun. I love just kind of creating a log or a record of all the different video games I play and all the different things I do, and be able to look back on and what you've done in games and what you've accomplished in games. Oops, that does not go there. But don't worry though, if these Minecraft videos start to get spaced out, even when I'm not so busy with work, if I'm still not making, a Minecraft video every week, don't be worried because I see myself getting back into this game for years and years and years. I just love this game. It's so open-ended, so much to do, so much to build. Every once in a while, just need a break from Minecraft, and I feel like playing other games. And lately, it has been Diablo. And I did actually buy Minecraft on Xbox Arcade, and I'm pleasantly surprised with it. I've been looking for a good split-screen multiplayer game to play for years. It feels like they just don't make as many split-screen games as they used to, and I know, back in the day of like Nintendo 64, there was no, online play. So yeah, the only way to play with friends was split screen, and I think they, realize now most people are playing online. No need to put in a split screen mode, but man, that's still so much fun when you have 3 friends over and you can play a 4-player game all on one Xbox and one TV. So yeah, arcade, it's the version it's missing a lot of features still, but I anticipate they're going to try to get this caught up to the PC version. But this season right here, season 3, will still be my ultimate focus. Of course, I got this new computer. It runs Minecraft very smoothly, and I just want to keep playing in this world on PC. I want this world to just be full of creations. I don't care if it takes 5 years, 10 years in this world to really just build tons of awesome things. I'm going to keep playing in this world for as long as I can, even if that means missing out on updates. I have finally just drawn my line when Minecraft 1.0 was released. I said, I don't care if they come out with these updates and they say you need to start a new world if you ever want to see this type of biome. I just don't care anymore. That's frustrating. I spend a lot of time building these creations in my world. I do not want to start a new world, not ever again. I pack up this world all the time because I would be devastated if I lost this world. And yeah, I might need some more cobblestone. And actually, let me see, am I doing this right? Yes, okay. And I'll explain why I'm doing all this cobblestone in a bit. We're actually going to build the tree farm on top of this. But yeah, don't be afraid if there's a month, 2 months without a Minecraft video. Minecraft is always going to be a big priority on my channel. I just may not upload videos very frequently due to lack of motivation to build stuff. But I'm enjoying this project here. I kind of planned this one out, did some kind of like blueprints of the greenhouse, and I found that was actually really nice instead of just kind of playing in offline mode, or not offline mode, but playing while not recording and just kind of winging, kind of like I did with the tower, just kind of winging it. And, I make mistakes. I go back. I have to redo part of the tower. A perfect example is the minecart rail system in the tower. It took many revisions to get that to work exactly how I wanted to. And if I just probably planned it a little bit better, sat down, thought it out a bit more, could have saved myself a lot of time. So that's what I did with this project, is I just kind of sat down, thought, okay, how tall do I need to make this greenhouse for trees to grow inside? How long, how wide do I need to make it? That's why I knew these exact numbers ahead of time, thanks to my blueprints. And it just saves time and it saves frustration. So I think I might do stuff like this in future episodes, and then I can actually show you guys the entire building process because I can fit it into one episode. Okay, man, I am just rambling like crazy in this episode. I am a chatterbox because I haven't gotten to talk to you guys in a long time, and I've missed talking to my viewers. Speaking of missing talking to you guys, that's a mouthful. I'm going to be going on vacation next week, so typically I reply to all comments, and I don't like anyone to feel like they're being ignored, but just to give you a heads up, next week I will be gone on vacation, so I will not be replying to any comments, because one of the beauties of vacation is you get to set down your phone, sit down your computer, just enjoy some time at the beach, kind of get away from all the technology that makes our world so crazy and so fast-paced, and just kind of slow down, take it easy for a week. Disconnect. That's a good word for it. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing next week. But after that, I will be back and hopefully not so busy with work, and that's when I'm going to start thinking about starting a Diablo series since I'm so into that game. Whoa. Why did that? Oh, you know what? I think this may be an update. Let me see. Oh, not that. Interesting. Why are wooden slabs connecting like that? You guys might have to fill me in with that. I'm basically just trying to place a row of wooden slabs here, so it's just kind of one step lower than this right here. But when I try to place a wooden slab, let me see what happens if I pick this up, place that on the ground. It's still floating. Wow. Is that a bug? Alright, I will get back to that later. It's not super important. Okay, so essentially what I've done is I've done 2 rows of grass all the way around the outside, or what will be grass. It's just dirt right now, and you can see the grass is slowly starting to spread. And there's really no purpose behind that other than it's going to look nice. I could have made it stone or whatever, but, you know, having the grass in here gives it kind of that greenhouse kind of feel. These long rows is where I'm going to plant the oak trees. So what I'm going to do is let's get out saplings, let's get out glowstone, and let's go, oops, wrong order, let's go glowstone, dirt, glowstone. And we're going to do that all the way down. Alright, I will be back once I have done this all the way to that side over there. Be right back. Alright, I am back, and actually I got all the trees planted and they're already starting to grow. Apparently this is ideal conditions, being out here in the open, direct sunlight. It's a great place to have a tree farm, and bam! There goes another one. But before these all grow, we need to hurry up and finish this and encase this in glass so they don't grow too large, otherwise I will have to chop them down. I figured out my problem with slabs and why they wouldn't be replaced. I looked and I happened to notice the caption for this said stone slab. Now, that looks like a wooden slab to me, so apparently these blocks are like bugged or something. I don't know if that happened in a recent update, but let's throw those in the ocean like that. Get rid of them, they're no good, and these new wooden slabs that I made work just fine. So this will be kind of the little platform I walk down when I cut down all the trees. And the whole reason I placed that cobblestone earlier is so that I had something to place these slabs and wooden blocks on. Okay, so there we go. Now, to encase this whole thing in glass, the majority of it will be in glass, but I also want to use some stone bricks kind of like support. So what we're going to do is we're going to count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're going to place let's see what we got here. Do we have any cobblestone? I'm kind of running low on dirt. Don't really want to use that, but that's okay. And we're going to place one above it like that. Make sure we delete our dirt block. Do the same thing again. Delete the dirt block. And let's do that one more time. And this one will actually be 8 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so I'll take a little fall damage there. And that is basically how large it's going to be. So now we need a column of 7 blocks here. So should have 40 left when done. Come on. There we go. And 1. And 2. There we go. So that is kind of like the frame of the greenhouse. This back wall will be entirely glass. It did take quite a bit of time getting all this glass. Just went to that desert that's over in that direction. Got a bunch of sand, threw it in the furnace. And magic, it makes sand. Alright, so I think you get the picture. I'm going to have to fill all that in. But I actually want these kind of like support beams to be 2 stone bricks wide. So let's go ahead and add some more stone bricks like so. And there we go. So there is going to be a support column at this end, down here at this end, and then there's going to be a third one right here in the middle. So one other thing we're going to need on this end over here is an entrance, because it's going to be entirely enclosed in glass. So I'm going to mimic this style of entry. So we will need some stone slabs, some torches. So we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks there. 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's go over here. Actually, we'll have to pick up these stone bricks from earlier. So we got 2 blocks tall on the sides. And they go in one. And there's 2 more here on top. Yes, that'll work. I don't really like how it's that close to the staircase. I might have to figure out something with that. That just kind of looks a little awkward too. Typically I place torches right here, but I think that's gonna look kind of funny with that there. And you know what I'll probably do is I'll probably just get rid of this bridge and make it just a flat walkway over to here. So now we're gonna just do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy, I think I lost count there. I might have counted one row twice. Let's see what we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, man, that is hard to count with these stone bricks. The lines keep messing with me. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. I had 30, and I'm at 23, so yes, there we go. I actually needed one there. Okay, and actually while I'm thinking of it, I think I made just enough stone bricks to complete this project, so I better dive in the ocean and get the stone bricks I destroyed right here. It's going to be really dark for you guys, so just hang in there for 1 second. There we go. I think there was only 6. Alright, so let's see how this is coming along. Alright, man, those trees are just growing like crazy, but as you can see, this is going to be a nice little tree farm once it's all done. The whole reason I put a bridge here is I made it just large enough that if I was in a boat, I would be able to pass by under here, just like on the other side. But I guess I will just have to go around the greenhouse, because that just that looks hideous. Alright, I am going to finish up the support columns off camera, and I am going to start filling this entire thing in with glass. And I will show you guys the finished product once it's all done. Be right back. Okay, so here is the finished product for the greenhouse. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier is the reason I made this greenhouse as tall as it is if I made it any taller, it is a possibility that when these trees grew inside of the greenhouse, they could have actually been so large that they have branches. And we all know from cutting down trees in Minecraft, some of those giant trees, like the ones over there, they branch out in all different directions, and it is a pain to chop down all the wood. So this keeps them from only getting as tall as this one here, and that yields 6 oak wood blocks. And now I can easily harvest all this wood and have a nice supply for when I start on that giant tree house. Back here in this back corner, I finally got the grass to spread. I had to actually use the old trick with a sticky piston to pull the grass over here, but I finally got it inside, and it's starting to grow, and eventually all this dirt will become grass, and I think that'll look pretty nice. One other thing, As I said, there was going to be 3 support columns. There's the 2 on the outside, and then there's 1 in the middle, and it is indeed in the exact middle. And if you build a tree farm inside your tree house and you do the same thing that I did, and you go glowstone, dirt, glowstone, glowstone, dirt, glowstone, you do that all the way down, and you have enough room for 10 trees, the quickest way to find the middle is you count the trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know this is the middle right here. So therefore, the middle support column is right here. Other than that, I really just kind of added some torches to the outside, just kind of light it up a little bit, nothing too fancy. Let's go ahead and go up the tower a little bit to see what this looks like from above. I'm not going to give a sneak peek at the islands that I've created off camera. I plan on adding some more, especially there's one I still need to add for one of my viewers who made a very nice donation. He donated enough money to get a house and an island in the sky, so I still need to build those things. And once I get his island built in the sky, and once I add maybe 1 or 2 different biomes for the islands in the sky, then I will show you guys the progress I am making on that. I'll kind of just be bouncing back and forth now between the giant treehouse project and let's see if I can see it from here. Not quite. The floating island project and the giant treehouse project. I'll kind of just be bouncing between those 2 projects. From here on out, I will probably do a decent amount of it off camera just because it'll be rather complicated making that treehouse. I simply cannot fit that into one episode. So I'll just give you guys updates every here and there on the progress, excuse me. But yeah, there's the greenhouse from above. Looks pretty snazzy with all those trees in there. And as we can see, the vines are just growing like crazy now. Looks pretty cool. So again, like I say, these Minecraft Archive episodes may be very spaced out simply because I'm just playing other games right now. I've lost a little bit of steam with Minecraft, and I'm just kind of excited about these other games that have came out, especially Diablo 3. I'll probably try to make some videos of that when I get back from vacation to show you guys what I'm doing in that game. But anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I wish you the best of luck on making your very own greenhouse. See you guys later.